Hi, Miss Greenside. Today we're gonna be making Nasi Lemak, which is a very well-known dish in Singapore and Malaysia.
Not here though.
No, okay, shut up. And it's very delicious. It's coconut rice with like a type of chili called samao chili, which is like an oily, savory, salty, sweet kind of chili. It's very delicious. You mix it up with the rice. You eat this meal is usually eaten with like fried peanuts and fried anchovies
And forks.
yes, and forks and with usually with a boiled egg and cucumbers and yeah, basically it's a very delicious dish. It's a very simple dish and it's quite, I wouldn't say exactly traditional, but it's been around for a very long time. So yeah, we're gonna make it now.
Oh, thank you.
So we're gonna start with the rice. Usually the coconut rice will have, well, sometimes it has lemongrass in it, coconut milk, and pandan leaves. But we couldn't find pandan leaves because they were sold out at TNT. So here we only have lemongrass, but that's okay because the pandan leaves don't really add that much besides fragrance. So we're gonna start with this lemongrass stalk. Well, you only need one of them, and we are going to bruise it. So yeah.
Smack it a bunch.
Thank you for reacting to this. Not very easy to do this. It's very seasoned. The side, just nice, it's the only knife we own. Yeah, make that all start out. Alright, come with me on. Yeah. Can't make it calm down. This is one stuff of one grass. There you go. There. Should be good. Oh, we did voice over this actually. We did voice over like a set of parts. Just put a voice over, I'll send you guys screen as well. Okay, good one.
Okay, so we're gonna wash the rice now. So this is 2 cups measured out.
2.
2 cups. Okay, so very easy. You put some water, shake it around, and you'll see the water is getting cloudy, and that's like the starch, all the gunk and such. Oh, sorry, I should pour it this way, I guess.
Yeah.
From the rice. So usually you want to do it like 3 times. Some people say do it until the water is clear. I don't care. You're still gonna eat it anyways.
I don't even wash it.
You didn't even wash it?
No.
That's not a good thing.
It's
it's
fine.
getting
I don't taste the
cloudy.
difference.
And
I shouldn't be saying that. This is a professional cooking show.
Exactly. Just one.
With this thing sink, I think the water is dirtier than the rice.
Okay, so usually when you make rice, you would put water and you'd fill it up to like the line of how much you're using and such. But we're not making normal rice. We're making coconut rice. And so I'm gonna come over here.
Okay.
And so we use 2 cups of rice. So you just look at the marker here. So we use 2 cups. So we fill up coconut milk until this 2 line. So we take our coconut milk, okay, give it a good shake. Shake and shake, okay. Now I have to figure out how to open it. Oh, it's cut. Intermission. Pause it.
Okay.
I know, yeah, they didn't talk at all. So what was that controversial thing you were saying about interracial people?
I was filming the whole time.
Okay, you're gonna have to edit that out.
Intermission.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna fill this up to the 2 mark using coconut milk. So there we go. Zoom in. Okay, so just pouring it in now. Just see, you're gonna need a lot of coconut milk actually. We'll speed this up. So you can start to smell the very fragrant smell of the coconut milk. It smells like coconut with milk. It's very good. And we have filled it up
Okay, thanks for being biased.
to the 2-cup line.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we need to do this, but I personally like to dry down the rice cooker pot because I don't really like it to explode or something.
Right.
Can you pause it now?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put the lemongrass into here. So just all of that. That'll just give it a nice fragrance. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so usually with nasi lemak rice, coconut rice, you can turn it blue. And blue is just kind of for show. You usually use this thing called a blue pea flower. It kind of looks like doo-doo right now, but
Where do you get that?
you get it from the store.
The blue flower store?
The blue pea flower store. The butterfly pea flower. I don't know. It's a but
Great.
the thing with this kind of flower, you can't eat the leaves.
Oh yeah?
So you can't eat the leaves. So we're gonna peel off
Which is why we're putting it in the food.
the little green parts or yellow parts. And we toss it in there. Boom!
What does that add?
That adds no flavor, only color. It's kind of just there for a show.
What
It
color
kind of
is
gives it a nice like mosaic kind of color.
Like a mosaic blue?
Mosaic blue, yeah, like they'll have different like shades. It just makes it look nice. But the thing is, actually, you've probably seen butterfly pea flower before because it is used. Have you ever seen one of those like color changing drinks, like where they'll be like, oh, purple, it's like purple to pink or blue to pink. They use butterfly pea flower because butterfly pea flower will react to lemon, the acidity from the lemon, and change color. So you've probably seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun tidbit.
Not as fun.
So I was just informed by my wonderful mother, pan right over there, please, that the flowers are very commonly found. They used to be very commonly found in Singapore. You find them at the roadside. My grandma, my own grandma, yeah, very
Just
cool.
remembered her? Yeah.
Shut up. She would pick it from the roadside, and they're actually not just used. I like completely forgot about this. Because it's a very great colorant, so they're used for different kinds of cakes, and the cakes they're not exactly cakes. So Malaysian Singaporean cakes, they're called like kuih kuih, which just means cake. So they're used like those kind of desserts. They are usually very colorful, so they'll use butterfly pea flower to color it blue and so. And apparently, I was just informed she got them off of Amazon, not some fancy like Asian store.
Not the
just
blue pea flower store?
not the blue pea flower store.
Okay.
She got it from Amazon.
It's right next to the
Apparently,
chair store.
They're from Thailand, so there you go.
Okay. I've been filming for the past 4 seconds.
Okay, so now we're gonna put this into the rice cooker. So it's really easy. You put it in. Wow. Oh wow. Close it. We're just gonna set it.
And then what next?
What next? We're gonna set it to quick, which
Quick.
means it'll cook in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
That chime, you know what it tells you? It tells you that started.
That my washer's done?
Not yet.
Okay. I've measured out 30 grams of red chilies, 25 grams of fresh chilies, and 5 grams of dried chilies, which we're soaking in a lukewarm, as it's cold. It should be lukewarm water.
It turned cold.
It turned cold. It was always cold. And
Cause you gotta let the
and water to hydrate them. And we're doing this for the sambal. What was it?
sambal chili.
Sambal chili, which goes with the rice, and it's like a little side that you mix with the rice. And it's it's a little spicy, most kind of like a chili oil kind of thing, and it adds texture and latitude to the rice. Are you recording?
Okay.
Are you recording? Are you recording? Right. Okay. And when you are touching these chilies, you're gonna have to cut them to take the seeds out so they're not as spicy. Make sure to not touch your eyes or go to the washroom afterwards. I did, and I had the worst hour of my life so far. End of story. That doesn't work now.
He's cutting the chilies and getting rid of the seeds, because the seeds make it spicy.
And then we'll wash them after, because to get rid of the seeds even more. Because we're kind of just looking for the seeds. I mean, the chili itself just for the flavor, not so much for the spiciness. Oh man, I can smell it. Does it sound? Wait, should I record time lapse? So it doesn't take up much space. I think that would be better.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We're gonna measure out 20 grams of dried anchovies, and that
To fry them
to fry them
in oil.
in oil, which is how you fry.
Let's get to measuring.
Yeah, let's get the measuring. And actually, back to that chili story. Like, you don't want to go to the bathroom. Like, that was like an hour of pain. Like, I went there, and then like you don't feel it at first, but it's like it's only after like you get out, you wash your hands, and then like you're like sitting down, and you're like, what is that? But then it slowly increases, and then it eventually becomes like there's like the heat of a dying star, and you're like ripping everything. That much pain.
Let's get the measuring, boy.
Yeah, I need to go to the washroom.
So.
The story makes me want to pee.
Okay, so you're gonna put the oil into the pan. 1 teaspoon.
That's my part. We'll talk about it later. It's okay. 1 teaspoon?
Yeah.
This is the slowest oil pour.
We're using sesame oil because the only oil I have at home is like peanut oil and it tastes like peanuts.
Nobody really asked for a personal story.
Shut up, Cameron.
Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze.
No. Hold it.
Okay, I got it. I think we'll need a little bit more.
I think so. Just pour. Yeah, just drizzle.
So 1 teaspoon or more.
Teaspoon or more. We have a big pan, so that's enough.
That's good. Okay.
We're gonna.
And scene.
So while we're waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm gonna start cutting the cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
The cucumbers are just there. The dish just so you can have
It's a refreshing,
have a slightly less carb-heavy diet. So let's go. So you can do a time lapse. Like you can switch to time lapse. Okay, so we're gonna start.
Yeah. We're gonna start frying the anchovies now. It's hot enough. I put it at a medium heat. Right. Okay. Did not sizzle at all.
It's going to. We can do like the 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna start pan frying the anchovies that are used for the dish itself. So the anchovies that over there, so pan over there, those are the ones used for the chili. So I'm gonna start by pouring a bit of oil into the pan. This is a non-stick pan. It's just add flavor and such. And then
Sesame oil, right?
Sesame oil. And so I'm gonna pour 1 cup worth of dried anchovies. It's
1 cup and a little bit more.
it doesn't have to be exact because it's just.
She's just saying that. Screw it.
Oh my gosh, the almond wasn't even on. Anchovies.
Okay, half the bag worth of anchovies.
So at least we're using it.
Okay, here we have 3 shallots. You're supposed to be using 1 large red onion. We didn't get that.
We didn't get that because we already had shallots at home, so I didn't want to go and buy it.
She always has an excuse.
Same thing.
And then 5 cloves of peeled garlic. No need to cut it. The shallots are small enough because you're supposed to cut the whole large onion in quarters. And so just taking the tips off of these shallots will be enough.
No, it's not enough.
Will not be enough. So what do you mean?
Just cut it in quarters. This is the onion peels. Go.
Okay, Here we have 5 cloves of peeled garlic. No need to mince or chop. That'd be good. We're just gonna put it like that. And here we have 3 shallots in place of our 1 large red onion that we were supposed to get, but we didn't because we had shallots. And we're going to, no matter what, if you have an onion or shallots, however many shallots, you cut it into quarters, and then it is for our chili. Oh, and by the way, we had to wash this cutting board because we ate some of the cucumbers while we were waiting, and we discovered that they're caliente, they're spicy. And now we had to wash the cutting board, and we have a bunch of spicy cucumbers. And so now it's pretty much off balance. The whole point of the cucumber is that it's like refreshing, and now it's spicy. So, no big deal. I don't even care. I'm not eating it. End of scene. Thank you.
Alright, so also for the chili paste, we're also going to include some lemongrass. We're going to use 1 stalk. We're only going to use the white part, so about here. So we're going to cut it into just nice big chunks.
Mm-hmm.
So now this will give it a nice. Lemongrass is a very. Oh my god, something got in my eye.
Okay. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep.
Okay. So now we're gonna blend everything up using a food processor, aka my blender, because I don't really feel like getting out the food processor. So first, we are going to put the dried anchovies that we just fried.
Spicy cucumber.
And then we are going to put. Yeah, we gotta pause this.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put the chilies that we were soaking in water, we got rid of the seeds with, into here. So I'm just gonna. We're gonna put a lot of chili because this is a chili sauce.
And this is how you make chili tea, right? Your family enjoys it. Right?
No, nobody enjoys that.
Okay.
Maybe sadists do, but the seeds are making it extremely spicy, and everything has been burning the entire day.
Oh, no, that's not the recipe. Yep.
Now we're gonna put the garlic in. The lemongrass in.
Ooh.
And then, last but not least, the delicious shallots. Hold on, this is like, we're gonna do like a part 2 with this.
Okay. Always prepared.
Okay, pause. Okay, so next we're gonna put some tamarind paste. So we don't have tamarind paste, we have concentrate tamarind paste, which is like the same thing basically.
Miss Greenside will correct you on that.
It's from this kind of like fruit thing. It's a very sour kind of. It's encased with like a hard shell. Kind of looks like a giant peanut. I know it looks like actually like barf and poop inside, but.
Okay.
But it's supposed to add a nice like sour kind of like taste. We're gonna put 5 ml, which is a teaspoon, which is half teaspoon. So
Cool. That's what my doctor's finger looked like after my dad's last appointment.
so. And then we're gonna put, this is 20 grams of wet shrimp paste. So it smells pretty good. It smells like a very nice, like, savory kind of smell. So we're gonna put this in here. And then we are, okay, pause it. Okay. So now we're gonna blend this up because we're gonna blend it up into a fine paste. So.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties.
I forgot to put the oil in there. We're supposed to put 120 ml of cooking oil.
That means milliliters.
What's 120? We're gonna put 120 ml of oil. So some of the oil is from the shrimp paste itself. So we're just gonna measure out half a cup, which is a lot of oil. This is not a healthy dish. wonder why my family's so fat. Kidding!
They're in the next room.
Kidding. Okay.
That was hard to watch.
It smells really nice.
Yeah, smell that.
Oh, it's so strong though. It's very garlic.
Wow.
It's very spicy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, what do we say, viewers?
Okay, now we're gonna pan fry it, just stir fry it. So. It looks like vomit. That's okay. Can you pass me a spoon?
Sure.
I like the wooden spoon.
Where?
Over there. Thank you. Because it's the long spoon, so we're gonna scrape it out. Okay, good things take time.
I had to do this for my grandpa once.
Did you actually? Oh, ew. That's a joke. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, took you a while.
Okay, so.
All right.
Looks
There we
like
go.
vomit. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
Alright, so we are gonna put peanuts in there. Peanuts and anchovies add like a nice layer of crisp and flavor for the dish. So
Yeah.
you're gonna measure out a little bit less than maybe less than a cup. Because really you're not gonna need that much. And while we put that in, we add a little bit more oil. So I'm just gonna about like a teaspoon more, so 1 and then 2. So we're adding that to the already fried anchovies.
Yeah, I will say it's a very fragrant dish, but very flavorful.
Okay, so this is our peanuts and our
Anchovies.
anchovies. So we're just gonna add a pinch of salt. Pinch of sugar, sorry. Pinch of sugar. And a pinch of salt. I know this looks like a more than a pinch, but this is a very slow. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the dish. And so at the moment right now, while this is going on, so we're stir frying the chili mix. So you can start to see like the oil separating from it. So we're gonna let this go on for a while. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so this is the final result. So after finishing cooking the
Chili paste,
which turns out to a very nice brown red color, we have our rice, nice and blue. On the camera, it doesn't really look blue, but
Yeah. Take out the lemongrass and the flowers.
and this is
The final
the
product.
result.
Mm.
So yeah,
Thank you so much for joining us.
we hope we enjoy.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.